Welcome back to Let's Play Mass Effect M-Shep Paragon Edition. We are on Eden Prime, and I've got some camo, or whatever the frig I'm wearing. It's, well, that's kind of nasty. Giant spike. Really, what's the point of that giant spike?
Smells like smoke and death.
Yeah, sure, Caden. If you say so. Let's go this way. Nothing? Okay. Press the L3 button to crouch. Uh-huh.
Hostile contact.
Oh, hey. No, that's not. Okay. Right. Gotcha. There's another one. Alright. Are we done? Nope. Okay.
Perimeter clear.
Looks like we killed them all. Wonder what do I have? I can use everything except for the shotgun and sniper. So that's great. I won't be showing the shotgun off much, I guess. Dig site, investigate. Is there anything else? Is that an item? Yeah, great. Scimitar 2. What do we have? Who can equip that scimitar? I think that she can. Is it worth it? Eh, I guess so. Why not? What else did we pick up? Yeah, I like taking off the helmets. Let's see. I have a Banshee, more damage, a couple of fewer shots, but I think that's worth it. And anything else? I think that's good for now. I don't like having the helmets on, because then you can't see the guy. Can't see Shepard. Alright, looks like there's nothing left to do, except for go and investigate the dig site.
This is the dig site. The beacon was right here. It must have been moved.
By who? Our side or the Geth?
Hard to say. Maybe we'll know more after we check out the research camp.
Any survivors?
You think anyone got out of here alive?
If they were lucky. Maybe hiding up in the camp. It's just on the top of this ridge, up the ramps.
Alright. We gotta check to see if anyone got out alive here.
Change of plans, Shepard. There's a small spaceport up ahead. I want to check it out. I'll wait for you there.
Alright, we'll meet you there. I believe we can also take off the helmets for these guys too, yeah. No reason to wear a helmet out here. I mean, this is an Earth colony. It's not like it's hostile to breathe out here. I think we've pretty well established that by now. But with, you know, the people and everything. And our shields will protect our faces and stuff.
Looks like they hit the camp hard.
It's a good place for an ambush. Keep your guard up.
Oh, jeez.
Oh god, they're still alive.
What?
What did the Geth do to them?
Alright, well, it looks like we're going to be leveling up our squad before we go and meet them. What do we have here? Medicine is improves the recharge time, grants neural shock ability. I almost can get that right now. So, let me see what we have. Electronics, overload, it's pretty useful. Stasis, not as useful. Lift. Alright, I think I might just dump these points here to get medicine. And check out what everyone else has. Shield boost. And electronics unlocked. Overload. Alright, so... Husk. Where'd you go? Stay still, Husk. Alright, that's it. Switching weapons. Kill off these houses before they get to us. Man. Those guys can do some damage when they get up close, and they're dying a lot slower than I remember. Huh? What are you saying, Caden? I don't like Caden. Caden makes me feel uneasy.
It's closed. Security lock's engaged.
Alright, let's see. Begin manual override. There we go. Anything in here?
Humans. Thank the Maker.
Hurry! Close the door before they come back.
You're safe, don't worry.
Don't worry. We'll protect you.
Thank you. I think we'll be okay now. It looks like everyone's gone.
You're Dr. Warren, the one in charge of the excavation. Do you know what happened to the beacon?
It was moved to the spaceport this morning. Manuel and I stayed behind to help pack up the camp. When the attack came, the Marines held them off long enough for us to hide. They gave their lives to save us.
No one is saved. The age of humanity is ended. Soon, only ruin and corpses will remain.
Uh-huh.
What else can you tell me about the attack?
It all happened so fast. 1 second we were gathering up our equipment. The next we were hiding in the shed while the Geth swarmed over the camp.
Agents of the destroyers, bringers of darkness, heralds of our extinction.
We could hear the battle outside. Gunfire, screams. I thought it would never end. Then everything went quiet. We just sat there, too afraid to move, until you came along.
Nihlus?
Did you notice a Turian in the area?
I saw him, the Prophet, leader of the enemy. He was here before the attack.
That's impossible. Nihlus was with us in the Normandy before the attack. He couldn't have been here.
I'm sorry, Manuel's still a bit unsettled. We haven't seen your Turian. We've been hiding in here since the attack.
That is kind of odd.
Can you tell me anything about the beacon?
It's some type of data module from a galaxy-wide communications network, remarkably well preserved. It could be the greatest scientific discovery of our lifetime. Miraculous new technologies, groundbreaking medical advances. Who knows what secrets are locked inside?
We have unearthed the heart of evil, awakened the beast, unleashed the darkness.
Manuel, please. This isn't the time.
What is up with you?
What's wrong with your assistant?
Manuel has a brilliant mind, but he's always been a bit unstable. Genius and madness are two sides of the same coin.
Is it madness to see the future? To see the destruction rushing towards us? To understand there is no escape? No hope? No. I am not mad. I'm the only sane one left.
I gave him an extra dose of his meds after the attack.
Yeah, I think he needs a little bit more.
Williams, take us to the spaceport.
You can't stop it. Nobody can stop it. Night is falling. The darkness of eternity.
Hush, Manuel. Go lie down. You'll feel better once the medication kicks in.
Jeez.
Yes? Is there something you need?
I think we're done.
We better get moving.
Good luck, Commander.
Luck won't save you. You're wasting your time. The age of humanity is over. Our extinction is inevitable.
Manuel, I need to ask you something.
It's probably best if you just leave him alone.
I don't have time for this.
Time? Our time is over.
Looks like there's nothing I can get back there. What about up here? This one opens automatically. There's crate here. Striker, Turian armor. Why would we need Turian armor? Gonna give it to the Nihlus or something? It's over here. Upgrade kit? Where'd it go? Where's the upgrade kit? Oh, come on. I just saw it. There it is. Upgrade kit. Banshee and human armor. I always hit triangle. Triangle gets your stuff out. Let's see. Armor. What do we have? Liberator is worse. Onyx is worse. What do we have for her? Yeah, nothing much so far. Thing for him? About the same, and sort of better for shields. Let's pick up shields for him. There we go. Picked up Metagel, and time to head on out. Where are we going? Round to the left. Sometimes it's just a little bit difficult to see where we're going here. Put our gun away, that doesn't help any. This seems to be the wrong way. Yes. Behind me! Of course it's the wrong way. Alright, this should be the correct way. But man, those husks came from those pointy spike things. I will find my way eventually. Yes. I know. Where is the exit to this area? There it is. Okay. So we were forced to encounter all this. Alright.
Saren. Nihlus. This isn't your mission, Saren. What are you doing here?
The Council thought you could use some help on this one.
I wasn't expecting to find the Geth here. The situation's bad.
Don't worry. I've got it under control.
What was that?
What is that? Off in the distance.
It's a ship. Look at the size of it.
Holy crap. That must be that hand we saw come from the sky. I know that there's some bad guys down there too. Let's see, can I use... I'm not trained on that. Jeez. Alright. Geth saw us, I guess. Where's bad guys? There's bad guy. Come on. Yeah. Switching to pistol, I guess. Okay. That's slightly better. Where is... Oh, someone's behind me shooting. Or not. Did Ashley shoot me? Come on. Come on, girl. Don't shoot me. I'm your CO right now. Alright, there's a crate over here. Omni-gel. Easy decryption. There we get. Square, square, X. We can get in.
Everybody stay calm out there. We're coming out. We're not armed.
Is it safe? Are they gone?
You're okay now. Nobody's gonna hurt you.
Those things were crawling all around the shed. They would have found us for sure. We owe you our lives.
I still can't believe it. When we saw that ship, I thought it was all over.
It showed up right before the attack. Knew it was trouble the second I saw it, so we made a break for the sheds.
Tell me everything you remember about the attack.
The three of us were working the crops when that ship showed up. We just saw it and ran. I don't know what happened to the rest of the crew.
They were by the garage, over near the spaceport, right where that ship came down. No way they survived.
You don't know that. We survived. If they made it to the garage, they could have had a fighting chance.
Do you know anything about the Protean beacon they dug up?
We're just farmers. We heard they found something out there, but it never really mattered to us. Not until now.
What else can you tell me about the ship you saw?
I was too busy running to get a clear look at it. I think it landed over near the spaceport.
Tell them about the noise, Cole. That awful noise.
It was emitting some kind of signal as it descended. It sounded like the shriek of the damned. Only It was coming from inside your own head.
It was probably trying to block communications.
Whatever it was, felt like it was tearing right through my skull. Almost made it impossible to think.
I have to go.
Hey, Cole, we're just a bunch of farmers. These guys are soldiers. Maybe we should give them the stuff.
Jeez, Blake, you gotta learn when to shut up.
You have something to tell me, Cole?
Some guys at the spaceport were running a small smuggling ring, nothing major. In exchange for a cut of the profits, we let them store packages in our sheds.
You're breaking the law, Cole.
We're not hurting anybody. Hell, most of the time I don't even know what's in the packages. Just thought there might be something we could use. I found a pistol. Figured it would come in handy if those things came back. But you'll probably get more use out of it than we will.
We're risking our lives to save this colony. You sure there's nothing else in here that could help us out?
Yeah, there's one more thing. I was gonna sell it after this was over, but you probably deserve it more than I do.
Who's your contact at the spaceport, Cole? What's his name?
He's not a bad guy. I don't want to get him in trouble. Besides, I'm not a snitch.
These are the, you saw one in the last option as well. These are the charm and intimidate options, and I don't have enough in charm in order to see this, so I can't really get this information.
Okay, forget about it. I've got more important things to worry about.
Good luck.
Can I... Oh, weapon upgrade combat sensor. And I got a better stinger too. Can I get in there? Is there anything in there? Yeah, there's a storage locker. Alright. There we go. I'm actually kind of terrible at these. Assault rifle, medium armor. Alright. Seems pretty standard. Let's take a look at your equipment here. Boring. That's the same. This is a lot better. And let's see what I can do about the upgrades. Combat sensor. Okay, so sometimes when there's jamming, we can bypass that. So that's going to be useful. Slightly more useful on like sniper rifles, but he is not trained on a sniper rifle, so he can't really use it very much. Alright, heading down to the spaceport. Oh, I saw something that said Nihlus down there, so be able to investigate that and see what's going on. There's Nihlus.
Commander,
Oh,
it's Nihlus.
crap.
Something's moving over behind those crates.
Wait! Don't shoot! I'm one of you! I'm human!
Sneaking up on us like that nearly got you killed.
I'm sorry, I was hiding from those creatures. My name's Powell. I saw what happened to that Turian. The other one shot him.
I need to know how Nihlus died.
The other one got here first. He was waiting when your friend showed up. He called him Saren. I think they knew each other. Your friend seemed to relax. He let his guard down. And Saren killed him. Shot him right in the back. I'm just lucky he didn't see me behind the crates.
We were told a Prothean beacon was brought to the spaceport. What happened to it?
It's over on the other platform. Probably where that guy Saren was headed. He hopped on the cargo train right after he killed your friend. I knew that beacon was trouble. Everything's gone to hell since we found it. First that damn mothership showed up, then the attack. They killed everyone. Everyone. If I hadn't been behind the crates, I'd be dead too.
How come you're the only one who survived? Why didn't anyone else try to hide behind the crates?
They never had a chance. I was already behind the crates when the attack started.
Wait a minute. You were hiding behind the crates before the attack?
Sometimes I need a nap to get through my shift. I sneak off behind the crates to grab 40 winks where the supervisor can't find me.
You survived because you're lazy?
If you hadn't snuck off for that nap, you'd probably be dead just like all the others.
Yeah, I guess. I don't really want to think about it.
Tell me about the Geth attack.
It was quick. 1 minute that ship was descending, the next, those Geth were swarming over the platform, thousands of them. They must have been inside that mothership. They shot anything that moved. It was a massacre.
Is there anything else you can tell me about the beacon?
They brought it here this morning. We loaded it up onto the train and shipped it to the other platform. Hard to believe that was only a few hours ago. Feels like a whole other life.
Tell me about this mothership you saw.
I've never seen anything like it before. It was huge. Landed over near that platform. The whole place got dark as it came down. And it was making this noise, this sound that bored right into your brain. That's what woke me up. The attack came a few minutes later.
We need to find that beacon before it's too late.
Take the cargo train. That's where the other Turian went. I can't stay here. I need to get away from all this.
Yeah, as I said, that this game sometimes has a couple minor glitches in it. The later games definitely pick up on fixing those glitches, but there's still a few things that don't work out quite well. And I guess there's a bad guy somewhere. Where is he? There it is, Death Trooper. Right. Was there another one? Yes. That can't be all of them. Where is it? Oh, that can't be all of them. Let's check first, see if there's anything out around here. As far as items go, it doesn't look like there's any crates. Oh, looks like we're not gonna find much, so let's keep going. There's gotta be more bad guys around here someplace.